It seems a large portion of President Donald Trump's hires have one thing in common: Fox News. President Trump has made no secret of his cable news viewing habits.
The fake news with CNN and MSNBC is so corrupt. It's so disgusting. So disgusting.
And his approval for the network.
And here's the good news. The guys that we love, right? They're blowing them away in the ratings. Hannity, Laura Ingraham, Tucker Carlson, Steve Doocy, Ainsley, Ryan.
These are just some of the high-profile additions with Fox on the resume. There's Heather Nauert, who replaced Nikki Haley as UN ambassador. The former State Department spokeswoman was previously a Fox News anchor, appearing frequently on the network, including Fox and Friends. National Security Advisor John Bolton, who replaced H.R. McMaster, was UN ambassador under George W. Bush, and most recently, a frequent commentator at the network. K.T. McFarlane, former Deputy National Security Advisor named alongside Michael Flynn, was a national security commentator and columnist on Fox.
And multiculturalism, which started out as keep your own communities, don't assimilate, has now become whole pockets of these countries, not just Germany, but the others.
McFarlane left the administration after McMaster took over. On the communication front, there's Tony Sayegh, Assistant Secretary for Public Affairs at the Department of Treasury. He guested on Fox networks regularly before joining the administration. Director of Strategic Communications Mercedes Schlapp was a frequent guest and contributor.
His message out, but I have to tell you, for President Trump and his team, it's been even tougher because there's two things here. One is you have the media elitism of basically telling us, the American people, what we should think and how we should think on a variety of topics, including climate change. And then secondly is the mainstream's media personal disdain of this president.
Anthony Scaramucci, whose 10-day tenure as White House Communications Director made headlines, appeared on Fox Business Network and hosted a show called Wall Street Week.
What do you do? I write in the book that no spell backwards is on. It's time to figure out another way to get the answer to yes.
And then there's Deputy Chief of Staff for Communications Bill Shine, former co-president of Fox News, who left the network after being embroiled in a sexual harassment scandal involving then-chairman Roger Ailes.